All right, welcome to a somewhat of a special stream this evening. This is a game that I play quite a lot, actually, but I do not play it on stream very often. But we're playing it tonight. This is a game called Elite Dangerous, which came out in, I think...
Your fleet carrier in code 285 sector KD-R.
Oh, hold on. That's my co-pilot.
Your Type-11 Prospector. The maximum jump range for this ship is 23.42 light years.
All right, calm down.
Remember to stock up on limpets while we are here.
All right. So anyway, this game came out in 2017, and one of the selling hooks for it was that, and I'll show you here, this game has a 1-to-1 recreation of the entire Milky Way galaxy. And you can explore all of it. And since its inception, I think players have discovered less than 0.5% of the game's map is unexplored. So that's the first cool thing. The other thing is that you play in a variety of ships, and Frontier Development is still putting out new content for the game, like new ships and stuff. And this week they launched a new ship called the Type-11 Prospector, which I have now, and we're going to be participating today in the community goal set by FDev, and we're going to be mining some platinum in our spaceship. So we're going to launch. I'm going to give you a good look at the ship here, and this is a good moment to mention that I'm playing this game with a HOTAS, which is a hands-on throttle and stick, I think. Or something. So I've got a joystick and a throttle here. I've also got a couple of stream decks that are set up with all of my like flight controls. So I've got a button here that says landing gear. When I press it, the landing gear goes up. So we're gonna get clear of this. Is my my fleet carrier called Dragonstone, and we are in my Type-11 Prospector called Rhaegal, and all of my ships are named after dragons or like important things from Game of Thrones. So let's see. So this is the new ship, the Type-11. That's me right there in the cockpit. And the selling point for this, actually that's kind of a cool shot. Ooh, I'm going to get hold on, we're going to get a screen cap of that because that's actually pretty cool. Let's see, how do I get this, the HUD off there?
Display and captured image.
There we go. So that's the ship, Rhaegal. So we are going to be mining some platinum. And I happen to know, first thing I need to check, I need to make sure, I'm pretty sure I'm good on this, but I'm going to make sure I have limpets. Yeah, I have limpets. I'll explain to you what those are here in a second. So, I happen to know that there is a platinum hotspot in the ring of this planet right here. So we're going to land a course. And we're going to go get some platinum. So right now, the planet is 85 light seconds away at current speed. So right now we're traveling about 360 meters per second. At this speed, it would take us more than a year to get there. So obviously, we're going to. So there are three different modes of travel in this game. There's real space, which is where we're traveling now. My top speed in this ship is about 360 meters a second. And then we have super cruise, which will take us past the speed of light. And then we have our jump drive, our frame shift drive, which will allow us to go between solar systems and such. So we're going to enter super cruise now so we can get to this planet a little faster than a year. There we go. Now we are already twice the speed of light and going faster. It's not going to take us very long to get over there. And I already scanned this ring system, so I know that there's platinum over here. This game is gorgeous, by the way. It's absolutely stunning. So where was that platinum I was hitting earlier? There it is. So you'll see here in a second. There's a little orange blotch down here that is represents an unusually high concentration of platinum in the asteroids. So we're going to drop into this area. Also, this planet we're passing here on the right, Class 3 gas giant with hydrogen helium atmospheres. So if you're curious about that. One of the game devs for this game, one of the designers and architects of the game, is an astrophysicist who is extraordinarily bright and is behind the realism of this game. It's kind of one of the selling points of the game, is that the planet generation is real. Like, the planets that you can visit are the kinds of planets you'd expect to be in the areas that they are in. All the constellations are real life. So if I were in this part of the galaxy looking in this direction, these are the constellations I would actually see. And this is our hotspot. So I'm going to level this out just a little bit, reduce speed, and we should be dropping out automatically here. And this is our asteroid field. Now, there might be pirates here. They won't bother us right now because our cargo hold doesn't have any platinum in it. But I did notice earlier there are some system defense boats close to, so like if we get picked on, they'll probably come and help. I do have a point defense system on board, and I can throw power to shields. And we should be able to escape if we get into trouble. This is not a combat ship. This is a mining ship. So first step in mining is I'm going to fire a Prospector limpet at this asteroid right here. And it is going to tell us what the asteroid is composed of. So I need to go over to my... Alright, so that does not need...
has detected a samarium percent concentration of 29.4, though you haven't flagged this as of interest on the Prospector announcement panel,
Yeah.
as I will not announce these non-flagged minerals anymore this session.
Yeah, we're not looking for samarium. We're looking for platinum. Oh, I thought we were shooting it at this. Hold on, let's see what this one's all about. Platinum 22%, that's not bad. I generally go for 28% and above. Let's turn our lights on. Platinum 10%. We'll go for this one over here. It's not an ideal composition, but we'll still get some platinum out of it. Now the coolest part about this ship, and I'm gonna move my head so you can see, is that we have this mining repeater that is new to the game, and it's practically a Gatling gun, like a mining Gatling gun. Uh-oh. Put our cargo hatch down. And then we're going to let our Olympus collect all that sweet platinum. We can kind of see them moving there. They collect the little bits of platinum, they bring them back. And then we continue along our way. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and fire our next Prospector limpet. We'll throw it at this big guy right here, right in front of us. %, 34.9% platinum. I think that's a yes. Oh, don't bump into that, please. There we go. Got all of it out. Let's pick our next asteroid while the little limpets are doing their job. How about this guy right here? We are getting scans. Oh, it's a system authority vessel. Oh, good. Starting to get kind of worried there. I'm sure we would have enough time to escape if needed, but I don't want my activities here to be interrupted, because we'd have to run. 35% platinum? Yes, sir. Give that to me, please. Now, if you're joining me, if you're a veteran of the game and you haven't bought the Prospector yet, 42%. Goddamn, we are definitely going for that. I did a little test this morning. I have an Imperial cutter that I have outfitted for mining, and I did a 10-minute trial with it and the Prospector to see how much platinum I could recover in 10 minutes. And in the Imperial Cutter, I was able to get 58 tons in 10 minutes. And in the new Prospector, I was able to get 140 in 10 minutes. So it collects metal much faster. The cargo space isn't stellar, but I'm pretty sure that's on purpose. All right, all limpets are done. Let's check out this guy right here. That asteroid doesn't have any platinum whatsoever. Oh, that's the highest one we've had yet. Which way is this asteroid turning? I think probably the best way it is to stay on this axis of its rotation. Maybe like right here. I don't want that asteroid to swing around and hit me. Oh, that's kind of what's going to happen right now. Hold on. Maybe like this. Yeah, 17%. Oh, but it does have subsurface. Samarium, gold, samarium. Oh, we don't want that. It's not worth our time. Let's keep moving. %. Platinum is not worth our time. Another thing I noticed about this ship is that it travels much faster with the cargo scoop down than other ships. Usually when you put your cargo scoop down in other ships, you slow down a lot. That is not necessarily true for this ship. There we go. That's some platinum. We should be clear of this. Let's check out the next one. Is that really? It's further away than I thought. There we go. That is what I like to see. How many collector limits did I lose? I think I might have killed our Prospector limpet. Not stopping for that. Let's check these two right here. Alright, there we go. I'll take 36%. We should be getting pretty full. And indeed we are. Let's try this big one right here in front of us. That was our last limpet, though. Oh, there we go. This might be all we need anyway. This does have subsurface. That should be all the platinum we can carry on this run. Yeah, there we go. So while those are finishing up, let's find our fleet carrier, the Dragonstone. We'll retract our hard points, retract our cargo scoop. We'll wait for those guys. Look like they're coming back. Alright, retract the cargo scoop. And let's head back to base. Just noticing my shields are really low, and I'm wondering why. We'll divert a low power to our shields, get those shields back up. Must have bumped an asteroid at some point. Come on, I'm throttled. It'll get us clear of the gravity of that planet there. It's going to hold us back. What I like to do usually in this game, I'm participating in the community event because I happen to be in the civilized part of the universe, and there's a new ship, and I want to help out where I can. But what I usually do is I go into the most unexplored bit of space I can find, and kind of lose myself a little bit for months on end, discover a bunch of new planets, collect some exobiology samples. This game is great for putting on a podcast. What's up, Steve? This is Elite Dangerous. And I'm showing off the new update, which includes a new ship, the Type-11 Prospector, which is a mining ship. And we are mining some platinum. In fact, we just finished mining a bunch. We're about to drop it off on our fleet carrier called the Dragonstone, which you can now see kind of looks a little... It's like a mix between the Battlestar Galactica and a little bit of Star Destroyer. So let's request docking. Alright, they want us to land on pad 12, which I think is on the starboard side. My fleet carrier is called the Dragonstone. All of my ships... In fact, once I land here, I'll flip through my ships real quick. Not all of them are being used today. Let's put our landing gear down. Pad 12 is our pad. Another happy landing.
Remember to stock up on limpets while we are here.
First, let's get this platinum out of my hold, so it's not taking up any more room. Alice Mothership is headed our way. Yeah. I hate to break it to you, but it's just an asteroid. It's really not that different from all the other asteroids we've seen. Neil deGrasse Tyson kind of does he did a video on it. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool asteroid, but it's definitely not an alien ship. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Here, before we pick up more limpets, I'll introduce you to my ships here. I won't pull all of them out separately, but this is... That one ship there was the first ship I got when I started the game, called the Lady Luck, which you will recognize if you're a Star Wars fan. The rest of my ships are almost all Game of Thrones titles. So the ship we're in right now, Rhaegal, is my Type-11 Prospector, my mining ship. This is the Wandering Jedi. I think this is probably the second ship I had. This was my exploration ship there for a while before I could afford something better. This is Cyrax. My Mandalay, which is my prime exploration ship. This thing can jump nearly 90 light years, which is insane. It's a very good exploration ship. I can go quite a long ways. Has its own dedicated fuel scoop. No weapons. This is Silverwing, my Corsair. I haven't really figured out what I'm doing with this yet. I haven't flown it much. This might be a combat ship. I don't know. I haven't named this one as my Type 9 Heavy. This is my my hauling ship that I only use for very special occasions. This is one of my combat ships, Needle, which is a for-de-lance. This was for the longest time was my prime exploration vehicle, the Long Night, which is my Anaconda. This ship is insanely huge. The second largest ship in my fleet so far. Then I have the Cat's Paw Dagger, which I think I was using for mining at one point, / exploration. I have Vermithor, my Panther Clipper, which is my newest hauling ship. And then I have another ship of the same make called Megalese, which I kind of made into a combat build, but it doesn't work great. The Night King, my Imperial Cutter, which is another mining ship. I have Vagar, my Federal Corvette, which is my prime combat ship, which is insane. It's the largest ship on my fleet, and is damn near invincible. All right, so we dropped our platinum off. Before we get out again, we need to stock up on limpets. Limpets are the little guys that go out and scan asteroids and collect metals and such. So I usually stock about 60 of them. That's usually good enough. So let's pull up our galaxy map. Well, let's refuel real quick. Pull up our galaxy map, or our system map. We are headed for the rings of this planet right here. So we'll lay in a course and then ask for permission to depart.
Are you sure we have enough limpets, Commander?
That's the voice of my co-pilot you just heard, Jesse. He's Australian. We're going to put the landing gear up. And we're taking off. And you can see the ship, or the planet there in the distance. Once we get to Super Cruise, we'll be going much faster. I mentioned this at the top of the hour, but so right now we're traveling about 360 meters a second. At present speed, it would take us more than a year to get out there. We don't have that kind of time. So we're going to use our frameshift drive and go to Super Cruise, which will take us past the speed of light. Now, the one realistic thing this game kind of flubs a little bit is relativistic physics. There isn't, so we're already going 3 times the speed of light, and we don't have any time dilation to deal with. I know in Star Trek they had a thingamabob that kind of canceled that whole thing out, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what the lore is in Elite Dangerous, but it is by far the most unrealistic thing in a game that is everywhere. Everything else is very realistic. Look at this beautiful planet right here in front of us. So we're going to go for that platinum hotspot right there. So this planet has 2 ring systems. It has the outer ring
Harmless. Dolphin.
and the inner ring here. And all the minerals all the metals we want are in the inner ring. So we're headed toward that orange splotch there. There's moments like this that just enchant me in this game. This is so gorgeous. Having this giant gas, like this gas giant here to our right. So we're going to narrow up our approach vector here a little bit so we don't hit it at too extreme an angle. Pull back on the speed a little bit. Going to tilt to the right here so we have the planet in our view. That way I have a general direction that I know I'm going, so I don't scan asteroids more than once. We're going to deploy hardpoints. And let's pick our first asteroid. This guy right here looks fine. I do see a couple of ships on the radar. I'm hoping those are system defense boats. Because I don't want to deal with pirates. Though, if we get scanned by a pirate right now, they won't bother us probably. We don't have anything in our hold. So they'll probably just cuss at us and continue on their way. Oh, right. We need to scan this. So we fire a limpet. It attaches to the thing, gives us a readout. Oh, there's that ship scan. Is he a pirate? System authority. All right, good. It's always good to see the system authority boats because if pirates do bug us, they'll help us, which is cool. 62% platinum is a hell yes for me, so we are going to mine the fuck out of this asteroid. Oh, put our cargo scoop down too. And to our right, you can see our mining repeater, which is a new feature of the game. Our mining Gatling gun. Oh, did I not put... Oh, I didn't put enough power to our weapons. It's like we shouldn't have run out of power that quick. Alright, while our limpets are picking up that ore, let's point our nose in the direction of that planet. Where did it go? I think it might be on the other side of this asteroid. Oh no, there it is. And we will... Is there one kind of close to us we can fire at? Not really. Alright, well, I guess we'll just... We'll hit that big one there right in front of us. %, platinum isn't great. Where are all my limpets? Oh, I haven't put them all out yet. So I'm not just randomly firing my... Well, I'm kind of randomly refiring my gun, but the way that I have my hardpoint set up, I have my collector limpets tied to my primary weapon so that they automatically go out. So another cool thing about this new ship that came out this week is that the limpet controller, which is specific to this ship, can put out 14 limpets at a time, which is insane. It's a lot of limpets. I'm not used to having that many little helpers out there to grab the ore. What are they doing? So those are my limpets right there. I'm not sure what they're doing. Maybe if I help out and kind of fly above them, though. There we go. They got confused, I think. I think they got kind of lost. They were kind of bumping into each other. I want to make sure we're not missing any... No, we're not. Cool. All right. Let's try this little guy right here. No platinum at all, even a little bit. Also, if you're wondering why platinum, it's because they're running a community event right now. The game is running a community event. And we're supposed to be mining platinum or osmium, painite, I think, as well. And turning it in. 8% platinum. Fuck that. I'm not wasting my time on that. thankfully, I'm independently wealthy in this game. And while this thing is going out, I'll show you. I've got nearly $19 billion that I've made, mostly from exploration and mining. And so I'm really not like I'm very well off in the game, which is nice. What that means is that I can have a fleet carrier, which I have parked right outside this planet that we're at. And so we're gonna fill up the cargo hold of my fleet carrier with just a ton of platinum, and then turn it in to help out with the community goal. And they're also paying 6 times the galactic average for the mineral itself. So I think right now I've got something like $60 or $70 million worth of platinum just kind of sitting on my fleet carrier. What are all these null hits here with platinum? We'll hit this one right here. It looks like a lucky asteroid. Also, on this run, I might also show you guys. So there are different kinds of mining. Oh, that's another ship scan. Oh, good. System authority vessel. If we get scanned right now by a pirate, they're coming after us because we have a lot of platinum on this ship. You'd see me panic. Anyway, there are different ways to mine in this game. The way that we're doing right now is called laser mining. But you can also do 43%. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. You can also do subsurface mining, where basically you find an asteroid and you load it up with explosives and blow it up, and it is really cool. But it's not the best way to get platinum, which is why we're not doing it right now. But I will actually. I wonder if there are any. Hold on a second. Let me get to my pulse wave scanner. Oh, I see one over there. That could be a candidate.
Full on iron, Commander. We are now 86.3% full of iron.
Alright, we're filling it pretty nicely on iron. We might actually go check that out. Oh, there's one right there. Shoot a prospector limpet at it. Now, this isn't going to have platinum on it. Oh, it does have a core of platinum. Holy shit. Oh, guys, we just hit the fucking lottery. Asteroid fissure. Here we go. I have to remember how to do this. This is going to be pretty cool, guys. Hold on. I think one more should do. We want to get it in the blue there. We have 60 seconds left. Do with one more, I think. We don't want to put too many explosives on it, otherwise it will ruin some of our yields. Oh man, I could do one more. If I could find another fissure. Oh shit. Oh, we want to back up. Check this out. Oh no. That must have been my fault. You know what? We'll try another one. That was actually a lot of fun. Oh, there's one right there. I have not done deep core mining in a while, so it. We're gonna go for that one right there. See if we can get another good one. Oh, this is a good one just to get. We're hitting this one anyway because it has a really good composition. Be a little bit closer.
Full on iron, Commander.
Doing okay, doing pretty good on iron so far. Oh, I see one right there. I think we're gonna go check that out once we get all the platinum here.
25% full of nickel.
Why are we losing so many collector limpets, I wonder? Are they getting hit by this asteroid over here? So the limpets are pretty stupid. And they will run right into an asteroid and break. Where was that?
Filling up nicely on iron. Now at 88.3%.
It's right there. We're going to go check that out here in a second. That looks promising. All right. I think our limpets are all done. Oh, I see you there. I'm going to see why you're glowing yellow. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, please don't hit that asteroid. Thank you. We were coming in kind of hot there. Nope. We're going to try that one right out in front of us. Oh, why are we not moving? That's really weird. Oh, which one do we want here? Let's go with this one. Alright, we are hitting this one. It's a little too good for us to ignore. No, we don't want Galite.
Nickel now at 86%. Commander. Iron now at 89.3% full. Nickel levels now at 87%. We just hit 91.3% full on iron.
One right there is glowing pretty hard.
We are now 88% full of nickel.
How are we filling up overall? Pretty well. Yeah, it's pretty bright. Let's go check it out. Why does my velocity keep zeroing out like this? It's weird. I wonder if that's a server problem. Not sure if you guys noticed, but I keep going from 250 meters per second to like 80 for no reason. Oh, that's definitely enough for us to...
Nickel now at 89% full. Iron now at 92.3%. Commander.
Oh, we're definitely checking that one out.
Prospector limpet engaged.
45%? Hell yes. Oh, and a platinum abrasion thing. Should be able to... Nice. Alright. Oh, we were kicking up a lot of dirt.
Nickel levels now at 90%. We just hit 93.3% full on iron.
Our cargo hold's getting pretty full. Oh, this isn't the asteroid we just scanned. I'm gonna feel really stupid.
We scanned that asteroid already.
Well, that answers that question. I don't think that's bright enough to be a candidate for a subsurface detonation. This one down here, maybe. Well, you know what? Let's scan it. Might as well. It could have just regular platinum in it, which would also... the whole reason why we're here. The way I understand it, when we use this pulse scanner, having an extraordinarily bright glowing one... See, I think this one's too dark on one side for it to be a realistic candidate. Yeah, that one doesn't even have platinum in it. Not moving We're not moving forward. My throttle is at full. Oh, we're checking that one out. That is about the brightest asteroid we've had all night. And no subsurface. Damn. Oh, we're losing collector limpets. It's really not a huge deal because we're just about ready to return back to base. We're pretty full anyway. I'm just fucking around trying to find an asteroid to explode. We'll do one more of these yellow ones. If we can find a really bright one, and then we'll... return to base. That one right there is probably the best we're going to get. Nope, this one has platinum on it. We're mining it, and we are going back to base. I think even after we get rid of all of our limpets, I think we are going to be done anyway. We need 140. Oh, we got 140. How's our refinery doing? We'll wait for this to fill up. All the hoppers are filled up. Let's put our cargo scoop up. Green. Pull in our hard points. Let's find our fleet carrier, the Dragonstone. We'll set a course. Where is he? Right there. So we are currently mass locked. So we have to fly a little away from this field before we can jump. But it should not take long. Also, I'm impressed that I can get up almost to 500 meters per second on this ship with a boost. I've got time for like one more run on this. I'm a little surprised we haven't run into pirates. I'm also a little surprised that I haven't seen more players. Because I can't be the only person that knows about this platinum hotspot. And it isn't that far away from where we're supposed to turn in our community goals. Why are we traveling so slowly? I'll give a little boost. Get out of that gravity well. Oh, now we're going too fast. Shit. We are going to overshoot. Oh, did we get close enough? I made an emergency stop. Nope. That's alright. Wait for that frame shift drive to cool down and we're basically right there. It would take us 6 days at present speed. I was trying to blindly drop out and see if we could land on top of it, but I don't think I hit it in time. Or I hit it too early. How much damage did we take? About 1% across the board. That's not bad, I guess. As far as damage goes. If you'll direct your attention to the lower left, there are 2 blue bars. I'm waiting for the dial on each one to both be in the blue at the same time. That's when it is time to drop out. Like so. What are we looking at here? There we go. Let's request docking permissions. We're going to landing pad 12. Let's put down our landing gear. That's our own security scanning us.
Remember to stock up on limpets while we are here.
Indeed. Let's see. Let's get rid of this platinum first. We've got nearly 1,000 tons of platinum. That's actually pretty good. So 1,000 tons. I haven't checked the price. I think it's been going for, hold on a second. Where is that window that I had that? It's been going for $333,000 a ton. So that's what, 33 million? $33 million worth of platinum in our holds, nearly. Let's do one more run. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I guess we'll get a good look at the ship here in a second. Let's get all our structural repairs Buy some limpets. I got about 60 of them. And ask for launching permissions. Going back. Landing gear up. There's our planet. There's also another big in-game mystery that's been happening too that we've all been trying to figure out. Everyone in the game got a mysterious email in their in-game email from the scientist who was claiming to have uncovered some kind of conspiracy. So it's doing that throttle thing again. I'm wondering if this is like a game server problem, because it usually does not do this. Either that or my HOTUS is on the fritz, which wouldn't necessarily surprise me. I've been playing on it for like 4 years. But I like it a lot. I very much am afraid of change. You know what? That platinum hotspot's kind of in that darkness. Is there one? There we go. Let's pick one that's in the sunlight. Oh, is there a guy with a bounty around here? I mean, we're not going bounty hunting right now anyway. But thank you, Jesse. Hopefully he doesn't come for us. I'm confident that in our ability to escape. Or we have a pretty good shield system, and we have a point defense system that should keep missiles and shit off of us. Hard points out. Any I don't see any fantastic candidates here. Maybe this one down here. It's not very bright though. Oh, that's definitely a pirate. Joke's on you, buddy. We don't have anything yet. Look at this giant fucking planet. Took a look earlier. It was mostly, I think, hydrogen helium atmosphere. All right. This is a good a place as any to start. Let's see what this boy's got. Oh, a reminder, if you're watching, the Jedi Enclave presents, this is Podcasting Podcast. we'll have the next episode of our podcast tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Central, where we are going to talk about Star Wars and Star Wars accessories. We're talking about the boy let's go check that out. Gen V Season 2 we've been checking out. Chris and I this week watched Marvel Zombies, which was actually a lot of fun. Way more fun than I expected it to be. Which I wasn't not expecting it to be fun. I just, actually really enjoyed it. Hope they do a second season. They kind of have to do a second season. They left it on this massive cliffhanger. Oh, we are hitting that. Yes, please. Which way is this thing rotating? I think it's rotating on 2 axes. Can we hit it from here and not get hit? Oh shit. I deployed it. That one right there. It's going to take that limpet a while to get over there. That's at least a couple kilometers away. I think that's all of our limpets. Oh, 46% platinum though. No subsurface minerals. That sucks. Oh, wow. How about this one? Oh, right. So in addition to it finding platinum, it's also finding different raw materials that you can't necessarily sell, but you need for crafting. And it looks like we are getting close to being full on iron, which is good because we need it for nearly everything. What happened to that limpet? Did it not make it over there? Oh, that's still a lot of platinum. I'm wondering if the pulse wave analyzer isn't a really good way to find really high density minerals. It's supposed to be showing you which asteroids could be good candidates to explode. go check that one out. Let's go check this one out. Let's go check this one out. Come on, give me some thrust. Fuck. What is going on here? I just don't think that's bright enough. We'll see. What do we got here? Nope. Good enough for me.
Nickel levels now at 92%. We are now 93% full of nickel. I am now at 96.3%. Commander.
Oh, lots of platinum there, though. Oh, and I do see platinum surface deposits. At least one. Let's hit this one right here before it starts spinning. It's going to be harder to hit. Nice.
Filling up nicely on iron. Now at 97.3%. We just hit 98.3% full on iron. We are now 99.3% full of iron. We're now full of iron.
This one up here is pretty bright. So had to make a fool out of me, didn't you? Alright, we're gonna check these two down here, I think, and we'll call it a night. I would really love to blow one of these up tonight. This one is really bright. Why do you keep slowing down before you fire your limpet? So the limpets, you know what? This will be good enough to take platinum off of, and then we'll be done. My ship travels faster than the limpets do. So if I'm going 300 meters a second, and my limpet can only go, 150 meters a second. If I fire it while I'm going 300 meters a second, I'm going to run into it. So I slow down so I don't hit it. I'm also noticing the Commander Twitch tag. I wonder if you're also a Elite Dangerous player.
Nickel now at 96%. Commander.
I'm not going to replace that Collector Limpet because this will be our last asteroid for the night. But like I said, tomorrow evening, 7:30 p.m. Central, the Jedi Enclave presents. This is Podcasting Podcast. Variety of topics being discussed, all of them very nerdy. So if you're into that kind of thing, please drop by and say hi. And what was I going to say? Otherwise, we'll have Battlefront Thursday through Saturday. Maybe a little bit of Red Dead in there. Really depends on what we're in the mood for. So thanks for joining me tonight. Thank you for the chats. I appreciate it and the support. And I'll see you guys.